And we should be rocking the Gaga. Everything is on here on my end. I hope it's on your end too. Everything is groovy. Everybody's nice. Everybody got a little something on ice. We'll see what's happening. Excellent connection, it says. So let's go. Hey, it's me, Tom Sorrells, coming to you on Wednesday. We did talk to Tom yesterday. Hopefully more people will show up for us today. Fred was here yesterday. Fred is standing by now. I know that to be true. And hopefully everyone else will join. I'm missing Michael. My Philadelphia man, Michael. Where are you, Michael? Where are you? Hey, things are good in Central Florida, man. Let me tell you how good things are. The humidity is broken. Things have slowed down. The heat is not as bad. Life's good. Things are great. Life's good. Things are great. I can't say it enough. My boy Scotty Sorrells is here. 2 bump fists on that. For a kid that went to MTSU, you've turned out to be a pretty good guy. Scotty and I go at it. I love Scotty. He's my cousin. I've known him. I don't know how many years we've been cousins, Scotty. How old am I now? I don't tell people. Do not tell people. Let's not talk about age. Let's talk about experience, Scotty. We're both very experienced scientists. I study the atmosphere. Scotty studies the earth. There are at least 2 of us. I'm going to adjust my camera. At least 2 scientists in the Sorrells family, and Scotty is one of them. Scotty is a geologist. I always thought Scotty was going to, drill for oil and make us all uber wealthy. Instead, you work for the state. Bro, you're killing my soul here. Why are we not bazillionaires? Why are we not, Scotty? I don't know. All right, everyone's here to talk about the weather, not my family tree. Although I could talk about the family tree all night long. Sure could. Hey, let's talk about what is going on in the tropical regions. We're dry as we can be here in Central Florida. That's me in the corner. I'm going to take me out, give you a look-see at what's shaking with our big tropical system. This is Lee. 5 o'clock advisory with Lee. Maximum wind speed, 65 miles per hour. Okay, that's impressive. But more impressive, when you think about it, is how fast Lee got to 65. 24 hours ago, it was a 35 mile per hour tropical depression. Now last night at 5 o'clock, boom, it went to a 45 mile per hour storm. That was impressive. Also impressive, the millibars. It's dropped now to 997. It's going to rapidly intensify. It's doing its thing already. We know for sure that's the way it's going. Scotty's finishing up his 29th year with the state of Tennessee. I've been here at the powerful KMG for 23. And 5 years with the company before that. So I'm like 28 years in with Graham Media. Post Newsweek, Graham Media, same people. We changed our name. We did not get acquired, but we changed our name because we sold off Newsweek and the Post. I digress. Let's talk about weather. What you're seeing is the track, and that's all good. I mean, it looks good. It's going to become a major Category 4 hurricane before it makes that big turn. Whoa, stay on. Before it makes that big turn in the Atlantic eventually. So what that's going to mean for you is that we're going to hold our breath all weekend for the folks in Puerto Rico. I don't think it's going to go anywhere near San Juan. The size of the storm may lash some of the islands with some feeder bands. I mean, look at this whomper. Dude, that's a big storm already. And the center's like right in here, big convection all around it. Bad looking storm. Back out behind it comes another wave. That's going to be Margot eventually. But right now we're concentrating on Lee. Margot is going to go up to the north faster than Lee. Lee's going to ride the train right through here all the way over towards the Lesser Antilles just to the north, taking that tact. Over here on land, we have a low here and a low here. This one's going to move away. This frontal boundary is going to collapse in here and eventually set up between the ridge of high pressure and the low, a vacuum of sorts. In other words, a hole for the storm to go north. And that's what all of us want. We all want that storm to go north, young man. It's going to rock over the sea surface temperatures, which are hot. This one's going to be a behemoth. Yes, it truly is going to be a large, super big storm. It really, really is. You see the sea surface temperatures right there right now. That's a warm ocean that it's going to rock over. Here's the modeling everyone wants to see. Everyone likes the track, but they like the models too. That's part of the insanity that has become internet weather or weather on TV or weather in general, is that the moron factor online is huge, I tell you. And so people who don't have Met degrees, who don't understand thermodynamic or movement or much of anything, go on and talk about models and tracks and paths, and it scares the crap out of me. Anyway, by Friday, big storm. By the weekend, there she blows, getting to the north of San Juan, Puerto Rico, and then making the big turn up. See all the models since the backside of the high and the encroaching frontal boundary from the low from the east. It gives it a shoot to shoot right up to the north, and that is what we are looking for in the next 5 days. By the 15th, it should be off the east coast, or maybe the Carolinas, way out, and hopefully not making landfall on anyone. We're still steaming towards the apex of the hurricane season. That does not happen until September 10th, so we're all in the thick of it right now. The thick of it. The heat of the season right now. And then once we get past, October 1st, as the Jamaicans say, come October, nearly over. I love that old poem, and that is so true. Come October, we're nearly done with hurricane season. Although, last year, if you were with us, we did have, what did we have? We had storms in November. Currently in Orlando, we're showing 80 degrees. This is a beautiful shot of Daytona Beach at news time. There's the beach. It's really weird. My cameras are screwed up, but that's 80 degrees in Daytona Beach. And the temperature reading in Brevard County right now is 80 in Melbourne, 81 in the Villages, 77 in Palm Coast. So there you go. Our temps are all good. There's our big ridge of high pressure that's going to dominate the weather in Central Florida for today. And here we go to the mapping. Watch along the East Coast as everything sets up. First one trough and then another. And you see the way the wall is going to be built. There's Saturday. Yeah, right now, all the orange you're seeing on this water vapor loop, all the dark in the orange, that's dry air. All the green and the white, that's moist air. Water vapor loop showing you how dry our air mass is. In Florida, we are largely air mass driven. I talk about this to kids all the time. We are largely not dictated by frontal boundaries this time of year. It's largely whether there's dry air or whether there's moist air in there. The colliding sea breezes drive most of our weather. So the air mass right now is super dry, super dry, and we are not getting any rain, which is really strange now to be that way for this time of year here in the middle of the wet season. So by 4, 5, 6, 7 o'clock tonight, this is what we're staring at. Colliding sea breezes, but to no avail. Absolutely no rain happening. Thursday, same thing. Although late Thursday, watch this, watch the modeling. By late Thursday, enough moisture from the Gulf on the West Coast sea breeze runs headlong into the East Coast sea breeze, and maybe a tiny chance of rain for Central Florida, but I don't expect much. I don't. By Friday, we're loading up with enough moisture that kaboom, there you go. That's what radar should look like Friday afternoon at 2 p.m. in Central Florida. And then maybe a little more rain into the evening. Now, I don't want to mess up Friday night football, but hey, it's supposed to be raining this time of year. And compared to last week, well, this week is a stinking breeze. There's your 7-day forecast for everybody. Everybody rock. 96 tomorrow, 95 on Friday. Rain chances for the weekend. Max out at 40% on your Sunday. All right, let's go back to the beginning. That's what everybody cares about, really, is the tropical stuff. And if you're just joining me, quick update. We'll run it one more time. Are we talking Andrew intensity with this one? Probably not, Justin, unless it gets to a Category 5. I think it's going to be a much bigger storm than Andrew. Andrew was so small. It was a little... I always talk about Hurricane Charlie being a little ball of hate, and it was. When it slammed into Florida, it was a small hurricane with an eye that was only 10 miles wide. And hurricane force winds not extending far outside of that. Around the eye wall, we had nasty wind, but about 20 miles, 30 miles outside of it, you didn't have hurricane force winds anymore. Andrew was similar in that it was a smaller hurricane. Yeah, Fred, I did see Gary Wright died. I was sitting on set with Lisa Bell and she said, the Dreamweaver guy died. And I was like, Gary Wright is gone? See, it's been a lot of death in the last week. I had a friend pass away back home that I'm still shook about. I had Jimmy Buffett. I remember my wife's family. A lot of stars are dying. Who else died same day as Jimmy Buffett? Oh. The former governor, Richardson, who did all the dealing with, getting all the people who are kidnapped overseas. Gone. It's just been a lot. I'll get upset if I keep talking about it. So let's go ahead and talk about what is going on right here, right now, with our tropical system. We've already addressed this earlier in the first part of the Tom Show. And so if you're just now turning in, this thing is going to go, I didn't mean to do that, did I? No, I didn't mean to zoom it in. I made the computer mad. I try to do too many things here. They make my computer very angry when I hit the wrong button. So let's go ahead and widen this back out. Where's my 5 a.m. advisory? There's Lee. There he comes, rocking north of San Juan by Sunday. There's Monday, 150 mile per hour wind on Monday. And if that were to hit land, it would be devastating. One of the worst things ever, but I really believe this storm, as ugly as it is going to go north of the islands. It's going to miss the Lesser Antilles over here. It's going to miss San Juan and come up here and make a right-hand turn before ever having a chance to hit us here in the U.S. of A. There are your sea surface temperatures. Here's the modeling. It's going to come right toward the Lesser Antilles. Oh, no, it goes north. Starts to sense the backside of the ridge of high pressure out to the east and the trough over America. And so it makes that right-hand turn pretty drastically. And that is all good. The Euro has it going all the way up into this zone off the coast level between North Carolina and Bermuda by the 15th. So there you go. That's your answer. There you go. That's the answer. Let's pop me back on. We're done with the weather for now. All right, talk to me, Goose. What's going on with you guys? Got anything happening? Any questions you want to ask, feel free to ask. I'm here for you. I'm here for you. Nobody wants to know anything? I'll let you go. I would let you go. Yeah. All right. So you got any questions, Fred? Fred's here. Stephanie, good morning. So sad. It was sad. It was sad. It's kind of heartbreaking, actually, to see so many people going down in such a very short period of time. Such a very short period of time. All right. I'm going to wrap it up. Today's Wednesday. I got a lot to do. I have a doctor's appointment. I'm doing great, so it's not one of those things where I'm in trouble. But I do have a doctor's appointment I have to get to here in a little while. If there's anything you want to know, just ask away. I would love to answer any questions that you may or may not have. Give me a shout out. I'll be back on Talk Time maybe tomorrow. Meetra's going to be back. She's been out of town doing family stuff, and she's not here to yell at me and play with me, so it's not nearly as much fun. But if there's anything you want to know, just holler, let me know. Give me a shout out, and I'll get back to you. Go enjoy the day. Did anyone watch the tennis last night? Oh my gosh. The Gator, Ben Shelton, he won. He's in the semis. He's going to play Djokovic now. Oh my goodness, the kid was hitting like a champ. And I see him playing against Tiafoe. And Tiafoe is a grown man, big dude, smacking the ball. And so Ben Shelton's like 20. And I have to keep reminding myself, man, that dude's a dude. He's younger than my youngest kid. I'm like, what? Ben Shelton's 20. My child, Shelby's 21. And I'm like, wow, that's weird to me that he's younger. He's the best hope we have now of an American male in the tennis world becoming something, and he's younger than 20, but younger than 21. He can't even drink legally, and there he is in the semis of the U.S. Open. So it was a great night last night for tennis fans, American tennis fans all over. All right, that's a wrap. Thank you for tuning in. Tropical Storm Lee update is done. Anything you want to know, just ask a question. I'll get back on to answer those later. Anything you want to talk about, asking the questions, I'll give you an answer. Let's see. Hey, Tom, daughter lives in Palm Bay. No, your daughter lives in Palm Bay? Really? She's in my market? Really? It's not headed for them, Connie. It's going to turn. You should go back to the beginning and watch again. Ben is a Gator. Yes, Caravani is. And as soon as he won one of the sets, I want to say it was the third set, he chopped. Did you not see him? Did you watch? He did the Gator chop. He did during the thing. It was fun. A Gator won something. No, he hadn't won it yet. He won one match. He hasn't won the title. It's got a big joke of it. What is up, Timmy Doyle? My brother. Look, Tim. Me hitting coffee in a local 6 mug. Vintage, because we're new 6. It have been now for almost a decade. Tim Doyle, for those of you who are long-time watchers of Talk to Tom, Tim Doyle was the first guy I knew that drank coffee for real. Crazy. We were in college and he was drinking coffee for real. Like crazy coffee. Drinking all the time. First guy I ever knew that drank coffee, Tim Doyle. And now we're all hooked on it. Now we're all you were just growing up first, Tim. You know, you had that big beard and drank coffee. You were like a grown man. You were like a 40-year-old man when we were 19. Yes, Freddie Coleman, you'll see me tonight on the powerful WKMG. And, Connie, stop it with the Go Blue crap. You don't want to climb through here and stick a Buckeye on your forehead. OH, baby. OH. Okay. Hey, I'm going to let you guys run. Have a great day. Be kind to the earth and to each other. And I will see you back here on Talk to Tom. And on the powerful News 6, as Fred said, coming up tonight at 4, 4:35, 5:30, 6, 7. Toby's here, man. Toby, he's dying to go for a walk. We walked a little bit. We did not walk a bunch. We're going to go take a big walk now. Today I'm hiding my mop, sporting the Harvard hat, repping daughter number 1 in her grad school, and I'm wearing the Tom Sorrells Mother's Day Teal Ribbon Run shirt. Used to do, hosted by TS. What year is that? Is it 2017, 2013? What year is it? See, 10 years ago. This shirt's 10 years old. 10 years ago, Mother's Day, we did the Tom Sorrells 5K for ovarian cancer, to battle ovarian cancer. Mitra's mother passed of ovarian cancer, so it's always been you tell them, Eric, go Bucks! I-O-O-H-I-O. So we battle it in every way we can and fundraise to defeat ovarian cancer. I have nothing but women in my life. My mother's deceased. My sister's deceased. Neither one of them died of ovarian cancer. They died from breathing issues and whatnot. But I'm fearful. I have a wife whose mother passed away of ovarian cancer, so I'm vigilant. And I have 3 daughters, and I have a niece that I raised. And so I always joke and say, I've got a lot of ovaries to worry about. So ovarian cancer is high on my list of enemies. All right, I'll let you run. Have a great day, everybody. Love to all. And I'll see you again on News 6.